Accessibility to rural stations to assess the disaster situation has caused the Central Province Disaster Office to visit the sites many weeks after the disaster happened. Government funding of 250,000 kina out of a 5 million kina promised has enabled the Provincial Disaster Office to assess the sites, with another 1 million kina from the provincial government.
1,000 was already received last week with the chopper payments that now we are using. We would like to put a plan in place for the expenditure of the rest of the money that has been provided by both governments.
Gogo, Siba and Margarita in the Amazon Bay LLG of Abau District borders with Milne Bay. Coastal villages are recovering from strong winds and heavy downpour that left homes knee-deep in sea water.
Plenty houses water level go high, so plenty all house properties all house line in Agarobe.
Today's awareness that help is on its way, as most of the coastal villages have their gardens destroyed during the strong winds. Abau being the last district for Central on the eastern side, and government services have slowly disappeared.
Over the years, since independence, with the decentralization of powers back to Waigani, the sub-districts have deteriorated to the point where they're practically dead. In a lot of parts of Central Province, we have 16 LLGs. And you go to a lot of the sub-districts, there's no activity at all. Mostly in the Golala areas, Rigo, Abau, Kairuku, they're all dead.
The Central Governor, Robert Agarobe, stating it clear that it would be a part of his provincial plan to ensure rural stations are accessible.
So my job now is to come back with the administrator. We're sitting down and we're working on how to revive the sub-districts. So in part of our planning that we put in place now, we will be building the 16 LLG chambers. We're going to reopen up their strips and we're going to start doing the government charters so that we support our public servants. The teachers there, they need to get the supplies. The health workers need to get the supplies, All the technical officers here who are on the ground need to get the supplies. They pay, and then we fly staff out and we fly staff in as well.
Adelaide Sirux Kari, National, EMTV News.